and pray for rain. We prayed until it rained. You see, that's who we are. That's who Georgians are. We believe that life is sacred and needs to be protected from the womb until natural death. And that's who we need to represent us in Washington, D.C. We need someone who understands who Georgia is and who Georgians are. And I think that's what I bring to the table. I bring to the table an understanding of hard work, servant leadership. I also understand that we need to cut the fat and we need to cut it quick. I also understand that we need to help the men and women who are heroes. So in closing today, I want to just give honor to the men and women who have served us in the military, currently serving and past serving our veterans. I want to thank you to our law enforcement, to all of you keep us safe, who help make America the great nation it is. And I want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to live in a great country. Thank you for giving my sons the opportunity to live in a great country. And I want you to understand this. I will represent you in Washington, D.C. with honor and integrity and fiscal responsibility. We can do this. I can do this with your help. We can win the 8th district. We can take back the people's house. We are the people. It's ours, and it's time to take it back. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
You know, someone asked me, Valerie, what does it mean to you to be a conservative? And I said to them, a conservative is someone who believes in limited government at all levels. A conservative is someone who believes in lowering taxes. And a conservative is someone who believes in personal responsibility guided by God. A conservative would not support our current $13 trillion worth of debt. A conservative would not support our government choosing winners and losers in industry. And a conservative would not support mandatory health care. That same person then asked me, well, what is your concept of government? And I said, to me, it's about self-ownership. It's the foundation of liberty. If you own yourself and govern yourself, no one has the right to tell you how to live your life, and they can't expropriate your wealth. And that includes governments. I've grown to admire and respect the hard work of these candidates here on this stage, and I know they put out a lot of hard work. In all honesty, any one of these people would make a great representative for our district. And I'd also like to say I'm grateful to have been a part of today's events. I appreciate those who went to such great lengths to put this forum together, and they went to great lengths. Whether I win or lose our Republican primary on July 20th, don't get me wrong, I want your vote, and I want to win. I would be proud to serve on the team with any of these people to see Jim Marshall defeated in November.
I want to thank everybody for their massive effort today. It's really appreciated. We needed this. And I just want to say that we have a government now that's leading progressive, socialist, communist, far left, radical, environmentalists, whatever you want to name them. We've got to snap it back before that rubber band breaks. We've stretched that rubber band out, and I see that it needs to come back now to the Constitution. Otherwise, it may break. But I think we have a lot going for us. Checks and balances, such as the court, is going to come into play to help us soothing states' rights. I think the states are gearing up for that. I do wish that everybody would buy a copy of the Communist Manifesto. It's not something that I ever thought I would want to read. But after Obama, I decided I needed to read it. If you read it about 4 times, you'll start getting through it. It's not well written, and it's almost incomprehensible, but once you get through it about 4 times and start to get rid of all the 1848, year of 1848 things, and just concentrate on the gist of it, you'll see that it's like it was written yesterday, and yes, it has been happening in this country for 100 years. We need to eliminate it from it now, otherwise we might lose our republic, and that's why I stand on the stage with these fine people. I win as long as one of us wins. A Republican takes the seat. That's what will be a win for me.
I realize I'm the one thing between you and a beautiful Saturday. So I just want to recap my yeses are yes, border security, yes, domestic drilling, yes, fair tax, and yes, 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 support the brave men and women of our military at home and abroad. And no to amnesty, no to cap and trade taxes, no to destroying farmers with all these extra regulations and ruining our competitive advantage. and no to raising taxes, and no to the health care bill that's being discussed while we sit here. I was told by many Republicans that I approached that if they would run for this seat, I'd love to help them, give them some ideas, maybe to come up with a compelling conservative message. And 2-1, I was told, nobody can beat Jim Marshall. I decided with the odds of 100 to 0, with me being 0, I really had nothing to lose. And I know that the folks on this table, this panel, were told the same thing as well. And I respect the fact that we all said it can be done. It's nobody's seat. If that wasn't Ted Kennedy's seat, it's not Jim Marshall's seat. So we are asking you right out, at the end of this interview, to fire Jim Marshall and hire us, one of us, July 20th. Make sure you're registered to vote. Early voting will be about the middle of June, absentee voting as well. July 20th is going to be hot and dry. You're not going to want to go vote, but do it anyway. And then so that we can return common sense, conservative values to the 8th District Congressional seat.
What do you think?